Hi guys, welcome to Bay again, and today we are gonna go for a review. This is a review video of two serums that I've been using recently from I think past 6 months already. One I finished almost like to the last usage, and one currently I'm using. It's gonna take I think around 3 weeks more, not even 3 weeks, I think 2 weeks max for me to finish this. So this is a comparison review also because these two serums are of vitamin C, and so let's get started. So today we are gonna talk about this one, and these are very famous serums in the market right now. This is the Plum 15% serum vitamin C, and this is the Dermaco 20% vitamin C serum, and both of them have ethyl ascorbic acid as the serum, as in the base for the vitamin C. So ethyl ascorbic acid is the one of the most stable forms of vitamin C, and they don't it doesn't react much as much as the L ascorbic acid with the light and the environment. So these two this I've been using since June. I finished, I think I'm to the last drop, almost like one only just one pump left. You can see that much is left in this particular one, and this I think I'll get another 10 to 15 users of this. It's a little I tend to use this a little less because I'll explain you why I tend to use this a little less. So coming to the actual product, how it works. So this is the 15% and this is the 20%. So there's a percentage difference. I started my vitamin C journey with 10% vitamin C. Approximately for 6 months I used only 10%, and then I went for this. After I finished this, I went to this. So you can start like that. When vitamin C, you can start right from even 5%. There are 5% vitamin C serums as well in the market. If I can find a good vitamin C serum for you to start, I'll put a link in the description box below. So coming to the Plum, like when they launched, I was already on a search for a good vitamin C serum, and Plum, I have used other products and loved them, so I thought I'll try this baby, and oh my god, this is one of the best vitamin C serums I've used in my entire vitamin C journey. I've used around I think 4 to 5 different kind of vitamin C serums, and this stood out really a lot for me because even though this is 20% a higher potency, this worked better than this. The brightening effect, or even the skin clarity effect, everything, this worked better. Even the texture wise, I'll show you. This is the Plum one, and the texture is quite runny, and like even like this, you can see how thin it is. It's quite actually, see, it's very runny. But the Dermaco one, it's superbly sticky, and I just don't like the texture at all. I'm using it for the sake because I bought it, but I'm not a fan of the Dermaco one when compared to Plum. I'm not saying this is bad. This also brightens, but not as much as effect at the Plum as the Plum one. I'll show the texture. See, right there you can see how you can see that, yeah, it has a reflex there. You can see a tiny line going back into the tube. That is superbly sticky. This is like really sticky. I'll show you. Yeah, see, the viscosity is not as runny as the Plum one, you can see. And this kind of, after blending, it feels like you have put on a mask instead of a serum. It leaves a sticky feel behind. And another issue that I have seen of between the Plum and the Dermaco is that this has fragrance in it and this doesn't have fragrance. So that actually, when it comes to actives or any good skincare ingredients, I don't know why people put fragrances, and this has artificial fragrance. I'm not talking about essential oil and anything. Essential oil is gonna just disrupt, and this shows that this has fragrance straight away. and this is like completely odorless and fragrance free product, so that you should keep that in mind. So when it comes between a choice between these two, I would definitely highly recommend this one. Even though this is a better potency, this works better than this, at least for my skin. I have normal to dry skin in winters and normal to combination skin in summer, so this worked amazingly well. And this, when you put any moisturizer on top, it absorbs really nicely. It doesn't disrupt any makeup. If you put on top, makeup will not form small like, it doesn't pile up and create those small balls and just come off, but this does. When I even put a regular moisture, and after a while I can, like, if I just do that, the moisturizer will come at one place and settle there. It just peels off like mask. This doesn't work well with your regular sunscreens or moisturizers. You will need a waterproof or a sweatproof sunscreen for this to work underneath, otherwise this will just disrupt everything else. Even makeup doesn't stay well on this, the foundation will start piling up, forming small balls and just come off your skin. It's not gonna work underneath any makeup. I would not recommend this at all underneath makeup. And I have seen people really raving about this, but I don't know, fragrance is a problem when it comes to active ingredients and active skincare. Your regular moisturizers, that's a different thing, but when you're using niacinamide or active ingredients like vitamin C or retinols, or even acids or AHA or BHA, fragrance should not be there, because the active itself is already sensitizing your skin so much. Why would you need a fragrance which will just increase that sensitivity? People are sensitive toward fragrances, and I've seen people saying this is fragrance free. I don't know why. It has fragrance. It smells like, well, it smells like freshly juiced oranges, like orange essential oil. This smells like orange, and even if you actually have, I don't see any orange extract or anything like that. It has citric acid. It is mentioned it has citric acid. There are some really good ingredients. It's just that I really wish there was no fragrance. And the texture, definitely the sticky feel after is definitely a problem. You can just go blindly with this, like you can empty tubes of this, you will not regret it. You can buy this summer, winter, you can buy this. It will keep your skin glowing, even tone. I mean, this area and this area had two different tones during summer, because I tanned a lot that this summer in the year 2021, but this kept the even tone issue at bay. I did even, like, reduce the tan, and it helped me reduce the dryness. Yeah, so I was talking about Plum and Damaco. So just because it has higher potency doesn't mean it's a better product. You need to know what kind of formula you like, what kind of formula suits your skin. Both has the ethyl ascorbic acid, but this definitely is a better formula when it comes to the performance and everything. So keep that in mind when you're buying these two. You can still go for this if you're okay with fragrance. And I have seen people with oily skin rave about this. Probably it worked for them better, but for me, and I have seen people with dry skin not saying much about this, so probably this works best for the oily skin people. But that sticky film, I don't know why, why would any person with oily skin, already they have so many other issues, why would they put something that will leave a sticky feel behind? I mean, they want something that is supremely lightweight. Final verdict, this definitely, no, this is not for me. Definitely I'm gonna finish it. I'm not gonna throw, I'll finish it, but definitely I will repurchase this one. This is also like, since I'm on the end of the usage, this will go into my empties. I have so many empties to talk about. I will do that in the next video. I have huge skincare and hair care empties, and also I'm planning to do a video on dandruff, remedies for dandruff and products in particular for summer and winter usage for tackling dandruff and dry scalp and etc. If you are interested, please let me know in the comment section below so that I can do that. And yeah, highly recommend the Plum one. Go get it. There won't be any issue. I'm definitely sure it will work for everyone. The texture is amazing. And yeah, so that's it for the video, guys. I hope you like it, like the video. And if you do, please do comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, so bye.